Well, hey folks, this is Seven here. Welcome to the channel and welcome back after a bit of an absence to Vintage Story. So this is version 1.21, well, 0.1 stable. And this is the version it is now, and this is the version it's going to be when we lay our last voxely brick upon the earth. Because, yeah, I'm not going to do any updates, because it just breaks mods, and then you gotta hunt them down, and yeah, it's a mess, and it was a mess that I got tired of enough to actually quit the game. But we're back. Here's the mods that I'm running. All classes, just to get a few more other than your usual, you know, commoner, that sort of thing. And I'm playing as an alchemist. We have better ruins, because there's such neat stuff there. Bushmeat recipe. I don't understand why this wasn't a part of the game to start with. This allows you to use bushmeat like normal meat in recipes, which I never understood why. You know, yeah. Anyway, carry on, of course, because we always use carry on. That way we can throw something on our back. Castaway just adds a couple of molds, arrowheads, spearheads, plates, and nails. Golden combs, of course, the best way to do these. And, of course, the HUD clock. Can't do without that. And a more chance for high fertility soil. It's not a stupid more, but it's pretty good. So, there we go. That's what we're running for mods. Let's jump into Species 7's Adventure World. As you can see, I've put 35 minutes into it. I've done that so that you wouldn't have to, for the 10,000th time, watch someone gather a stack of reeds. I've already gathered the reeds. I've already made the baskets. I'm at a point now where I think I'm just going to settle in and call it good. Anything from this point on will require exploring. But I'm not going to wander around the whole planet looking for a good place. Because you know what? We got water. We got grass. There's berry bushes, there's some trees. This'll do. Indeed. Now, we would like, of course, to be a little bit up on some highish ground, if possible. So let's see what we've got going on. I did 3 separate spawns. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Check that out. 3 separate spawns. My first spawn, I spawned in the middle of the woods. And by the time I did this to there, I read and got knocked forward. There was a bear, like this square. This is the square I spawned in on. Yeah, I couldn't outrun him. I couldn't get out of there. It was all tall hills and stuff. He killed me. The second spawn, I spawned in on the top of, well, one of those, but the ones made out of rock. Just the, like, weird bluffs in the middle of nowhere that are like 60 blocks tall, and they're 3 different types of stone. Yeah, and no way down without dying. Like, I tried. Oh, there's some copper. Look at that. I knew we were in the right place. Yeah, there was absolutely no way down without dying. I couldn't even dig up a bunch of dirt and try and, you know, plaster it to the side and use the old stairs down kind of method. Yeah, just was not going to happen. So I creeped all the way around it to see if there was anything, and then took my chances. Tried to do this sort of rubby slide where you get up against the wall and go down, because that'll work up to a certain number of blocks. Unfortunately, there was a bit of an underhang, and as soon as I hit that, boom, torpedoed into the ground and died. The third time, I spawned in, and I was in a clump of bush, like bushes, all around me, all above me, like completely buried in them, in the middle of the forest. By the time I broke the second set of leaves to try and get out of where I was standing, I was attacked by wolves. I kid you not. And within moments, killed. So I respawned. I spawned again in the bush, of course. Alright. We're going to gather some of this, as opposed to just kicking it out. Oop, I didn't really want the flowers. Okay. Yeah, I think this will... Oh, I don't have a lot of dirt, do I? But let's say... Oops. Ooh. Okay, I just noticed something. On this hill, our little thingy is spinning backwards, and it's spinning backwards at a good enough rate that it's actually depleting. Oh, I didn't mark exactly where that copper was either. Let's do that. So let's go here. And let's go ore, copper, save. Awesome. All right. So now let's figure out where. Hang on a minute. All right. Sorry about that, folks. I'm afraid Mr. Dexter there was giving off that sound that all cat owners know and fear. All right. I'm going to have to find an area where we've got stable. But I still want to be near water. Now the soil is good in this area. It's medium fertility. Just about all you can ask for. We got that over there. Alright. This is positively charging now, so we should be good. So let's call this one thing Y. Alright. Should be enough to help us level our area out a little bit. How are we doing food-wise? I don't have a lot. Not a lot at all. Alright. So that pretty much fills us up, eh? Now, we need to dig up enough blocks. Give us some building materials. So I didn't run across any bees or anything that wonderful on my walk. In fact, I ran across very little. I didn't go that far. I didn't want to spend the whole time. I'd given us 10 days before everything spawns. Although, as I said, from my 3 previous seeds of spawning in, it ain't the drifters you gotta worry about. It's everything running around outside. Oh, are we that? We are. Let's get rid of this to start with. Here, you can go live up there. There we go. Now, grab that. That. And that. Wow, that worked out rather interestingly. Alright, so it gives us a little bit. So, let's get our first... Oh, we're a long way from the water though, aren't we? Maybe. No, as soon as I start heading that way, it starts dropping down. But I suppose... Oh, look at that. Big clay deposit. Suppose we could go up here instead. There's lots of water around. What do we got back here? That's not bad. There's a fox. Ooh, berries. I will take some. Oops. Let's match those up. Let's have a couple. All right. Okay, let's gather a bit more buildables. Just don't pick the dang berries, man. Oh, they're just gonna lay there on the ground. Of course they are. Because they're fresher than the other ones, they won't align. Oops. There we go. Yeah, let's just leave our bed there for the moment. Alright. That'll do. Let's get... Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. Oh. Why am I building these out of soil? Crap. Don't know why that switched. Okay. 2, 3, whoops, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, and on 4 on each end, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay. All right. That'll give us a bit of a front walking out room. Well, I guess these two aren't needed. All right. We're very soon here going to put our bed down. In fact, let's go and find out what I did with it before I lose it. There we go. Alright. There we go. Now I need to dig up more dirt. Digging in the dirt. Okay. And that gives us a s'more. There we go. Good, 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 good. Now, I don't have any torches yet because I haven't yet built a fire. Oops. But that's okay. Because actually, sort of planning on just sleeping through the night. Let's do that. Okay. There we go. Early in the morning, but the sun's almost up. So cool. Now, let's oh, crap. I've got nowhere to put it. Crap. Actually, that's okay. Good stuff. Let's get you and you and you. Alright. What's the matter, buddy? Huh? Oh. We'll swap those. Okay. There, that gives me a little bit of breathing room. Alright. Now, we're gonna need a bunch more stuff. Are you edible? I don't think they are. Oh, here we Oh, they are. Aha! Excellent. I think we're gonna have shrooms for breakfast. I think we are. There we go. Pull right up. Ooh, nice. Some more. Some more. Make a new shovel here pretty quick. Okay. Cool. Let's turn you into blocks. Oops. It's not what I meant to do at all. There we go. Any more holes? No? Doesn't switch to the same stack. Oh, maybe because it was on the hotbar and not in my inventory. Alright, there we are. We have a sort of a house. Well, I guess we could use a little roofage, eh? Yep. Now, what does a door take? I don't suppose it's that simple. No, it's not. Alright, well, we're gonna have to look this up, I guess. Blocks, door. Yes, it's been that long. I don't want any of those. I just want a simple break on me any moment door. Alright, 2 stumpies, 3 sticks, and an axe. So, 2 stumps, 3 sticks. That's wrong. 2 stumps, 3 sticks, and my axe. There you go. A door. A door. Boom. Ta-da! Alright, let's grab some early... Ooh, look at all them pies. Cheese pie. Ugh. Okay, crude fence. Crude fence. Yeah, but I don't want that for what I'm doing. I like that as fencing, but I don't like it as what I need here, which is this. A rough-hewn fence. So 2 and an axe. Alrighty. Let's do that. Okay, that's apparently not it. No. What the heck? I wish my brain worked properly. Rough-hewn fence. Oh, I see. Jeez. Alright. I think we'll just need 1 set, possibly. Let's grab 2, just, you know, 'cause we can. And this will keep the vermins from getting in. Good thing we grabbed 2, 'cause we used every one of them. Alright, now, let's get some firewood in the house. Boom. Alright. Let's get, I think it's that. That and that. And that. No. That. No. Dang it. That. No. That. No. Come on. Fire starter. Fire starter. Really? 2 sticks and 1 grass. There we go. And a fire starter. Good stuff. Now, let's pick a spot for said fire. How about over here? How about over here? I need to be grassy bits. There we go. The firewood. Alright, now we've got a fire. Don't really have anything to cook, but we have a fire. Let's get our bed put down, which we'll do over here. There we go. Let's put you away. The rest of our reeds. These I need, those I might need, that can go. Food, always nice, and sure, that should do us. Alright. So there we are. We have the crude house. So let's make sure that we mark this on our map as home. And we'll put it in a nice bright yellow. Save it. Okay. There we are. Our first thing is done. So yeah, I think this is all low utility. Oh, alright. We are, oh, a dead wabbit. Silly rabbit. Anything on you? Probably not. No. Just a little bony. Okay. So, let's get ourselves a shovel built. Excellent. Throw those up there. Alright, we have a shovel. Ooh, what are you? Tin. Ooh. Alrighty. Definitely map this out. Tin. This guy in orange. Save. Okay, nice. Unfortunately, this is all medium. I don't want to use as that if I can help it. Where's all the low-life dirt? I saw some. I know I did. Bum. Ooh, more shrooms. At this point, we'll take any food source we can find. Alright. Low fert soil. Pretty sure there was lots of it around. I mean, if it's nothing but high fertilized soil, then, or medium fertility, I should say, soil, then we'll just use that. And that looks to be the case, so. Actually, no, I don't need those for the moment. What I do need is do for a start. Yeah, that'll do for a start, because we don't have a lot, to be honest with you. Alright, now, I need lots of sticks, so we can get some fencing made. Ooh, what did I get? Oh, whoops. Oops. Well, you can come over here and live by the house. Grab this guy and this guy. Put them over here as well. Okay. Some actual berries. Combine those, grab these. There we go. Let's grab some more sticks, hopefully. Ooh, chickens. That doesn't hurt my feelings, I'll tell you what. Alright. Some weird noise outside. Okay, so let's go back to some crude fence. Maybe. No. I don't know that I want to do that, actually. Oh, hey, look at this. We have a tree. Probably won't grow very big, but we're going to place her anyway. But I think for fencing, I would prefer to actually do the stone, so yeah. It's a fair bit around. And I'll probably clear most of these reeds out as well. Alright, so how many stones does it take to make a bit of fence? Let's find out. Actually, that's a bit far. That's about right. Okay. So now, I think stone fence is pretty simple. Yeah, it just doesn't give us a lot. Okay, we're gonna need a bunch of that, apparently. That's not exactly conducive to what I'm doing. Oops, crap. What? Oh, that's flint. Figures. What the heck we got? Oh, peat. Nice. Right behind us. Great. Oh, yeah. Quite a bit of it, eh? Well, that doesn't hurt. That'll save on the firewood. Okay, I'm going to need a bunch more of these rocks to show up. Tell you what. Flint, rock. Damn. Finding more flint than rock. Which is kind of unusual. But nothing against flint. Man, not exactly wrong here. Oh, and rifts? Holy smokes, were there a lot of rifts. Yeah. I tried to gather some wood at one point. I wanted a tree, and it was just basically open open grassland for miles in either direction. And I noticed the only trees were way the heck up on the top of some hills. So I finally picked the only hill that I thought was actually climbable. And just as I got to the top, a rift formed right beside the tree I wanted to chop down. Yeah, I just shook my head and walked away. Ah, yeah. You're a game, I guess you're gonna play me. And it did. So, yeah. Alright. Boom. We've got now a whole 6 fences. Woo. Yeah. We might, ooh, another little kazam. Whoops. Ah, for bloody. Why? So. That's it. So we got so far. Alright, we should probably make ourselves a who. Who? Yes, indeed, a who. Looks a little bit simplified compared to what I remember, but there you go. Probably not. Probably just me proving the, once again, how great my memory is. Alright, now... we got to degrass. There we go. And Ho, ho, ho. Away we go. And I don't have a lot of seeds, I'll tell you that for nothing. It was not a terribly successful seed hunt. At all. Okay. So seeds 3. Great. Let's pop these in here. And seeds. And seeds. Let's add that. Alright. So we start with some rye seeds. 2, 3, 4. Then we've got turnips and flax. I think we'll run the flax here, and we'll start veggies here. Okay, that's literally it. Yeah. So, let's, just in case. What time is it? Ooh, no, it's too late to be out. Doing that, I was gonna say we're gonna wander off and do some gathering. See if we can't find ourselves some food and stones and, you know, all the stuff that we're really lacking. Yeah, it takes a lot of these stones to make that fencing. That's the downside of it. Other than that, though, I do certainly like it better than the rough-hewn wood fences. Can't believe the amount of flint. Man, that's better. Nice little pile of stone. Lovely. And of course, we're going to keep our eyes peeled for any sort of grains or veggies. There's lots of chickens and roosties in there. Awesome. Hey, here we go. That's what I like to see. 1 flint. Okay. Flint, stone. Man, I mean, this looks like perfect country to find grains, but not really turning out that way. Actually. Some more mushrooms. Nice. Some crops. Where's all the crops, man? Sneasho. Ooh, some copper nuggies. I'll take those. And let's record where we found them. Way up here. There we go. And boop. Click the orange and it turns to copper, and we're going to save it. There we go. Alright. What do we got here? Tin. And wolves. Okay. Well, we'll worry about them later. At the moment, we're going to head back. Because I don't feel like getting eaten. I just don't, you know? I just don't. Alright. What else we got? More copper. Man. Ain't you cool? Under the peat. Ew. We could set a fire here and it would burn all the way down to the copper mine. Of course, it would probably do way worse than that as well. So, let's go ores, let's go copper, and let's make a big deal about it and save it up, shall we? Okay. Now, whereabouts is our freaking house? There it is. And we're here. Well, we're going kind of the right way. Might want to... What the heck was that? Nah, I'm just getting paranoid now. Some more of that, some more of this. Ooh. I'm gonna be eating mushrooms for a while, I think. There we go. Especially if I don't find any more crops, we're gonna be eating mushrooms for a frickin' while, I tell you what. I tell you what. Okay, so how did we do on the gathering of stone? Ooh, a whole 8 fences. No, that's 8 more than I had a minute ago. So, there we go. Oh yeah, I can't jump them either. That's right. We will have to figure out some sort of a gate mechanism, of course. For the moment, it's coming along. Now, let's figure out where we've hidden. There it is, our fire starter. And shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Next. 5? Oh, I guess it takes a couple of these, eh? Well, that'll do to start anyways. So, fire starter. Should be the last time we ever use that. And boom. Now, I don't have that mod that allows the fire to stay at temperature between things, so this is going to take like 5 times longer than it normally does for me. Now, I did gather a stack, of red clay. So there's that. I believe, now these can't be straight up cooked, but I think And I might have accidentally or otherwise. Oh, 4 of them, eh? That's not really worth the juice. Not really. Let's just eat berries. God. Gotta eat a metric ton of berries. There we go. Yummy. How we doing? We have our torches. Nice. I'm going to remove those. And place a torch above the door. Place a torch back here. Oh, I didn't get enough materials to do our roof up for some stupid reason. Well, that wasn't thinking, was it? Alright, what else can you take from me? Bones for bone meal. You can have the fire starter. And I think, yeah, we're going to want a couple more. Oh, I put that out. Okay, never mind. Although, probably relight pretty quick, eh? There we go. So, let's do this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll give us 10 torches in total. That seems reasonable to me. That's a good start. You can go here. There we are. I've got some nuggets to get rid of. Bin. Nice. 34. It's not enough, but it is a heck of a fine start. Nothing else. If nothing else. Oh, crap. Come on. There we go. Alright, so we've got our torches in place. Yes, I'm that cheap. Get in there. Alrighty. So, well, other than a sort of shaky roof, I think we're doing okay. He says, questionably. Yeah. Yeah. Let's shear up the front of the place a little. There we go. Let the world know we're here. Indeed. And with that, my friends, I think we're going to call it the first episode. Next time around, we will start up in earnest. I hope you're all glad that we're back at this. I'm kind of looking forward to it, and kind of a little bit of trepidation, but we'll see how it goes. I do really like this game. Always have. Just like I said, it was getting to the point where, you know, pretty much every time you signed in, it was an update, and the update made all the mods break, and etc. So, but this time, like I said, I don't care. We're gonna play 1.21.1 right through. So, there you go, guys. Have yourselves a great day. Hit that like button. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and well, ciao for now.